Good day, everyone. Today we're showcasing a fast casual restaurant franchise serving healthy, fresh, and clean food. This industry will remain as a favorite in the franchise world as it serves dishes fully in line with the millennial mindset. The current food trend and the trend for the foreseeable future is exactly what's served at this location. I'm excited to present to you one of the hottest fast casual franchises. Welcome to Sproutz. Hi everyone, I'm here with Veronica Rogerson, one of the co-founders of Sproutz. Veronica, it's nice to have you here today.
Thank you for stopping by.
It's a pleasure, it's a pleasure. So tell me about Sproutz.
Sproutz is a healthy, casual, quick serve concept. We have everything from vegan to gluten-free options to low calorie, low carb meals that also taste delicious. We cater to the most pickiest of diners, but we also have traditional plates like a barbecue chicken dish. Our dishes, our offerings do range from cauliflower pizzas and pastas to a proprietary acai blend that we create in Brazil.
How did you get started with this business? How did you think of this business and start off with yourself?
I have a background in software development and real estate and have always personally enjoyed an active lifestyle focused on healthy, clean eating and fitness. My partner, the founder, Nando, is Brazilian and has been here in Miami, Florida for about 30 years and has a successful logistics company. We began importing acai and distributing locally. From that, we opened a successful food truck, and that led to Nando, as a realtor, finding a wonderful opportunity to open a restaurant, which is now Sproutz.
When did you open your first location?
December 2017.
One or two elements that really separates you from the rest of these guys that are out there?
Sproutz focuses on customer engagement and consumer education. We're very proud to not only offer delicious food, but to offer information about the food you're eating. Our staff is very educated on the nutritional benefits and the ingredients used to make the food here.
The customers that come in and go out every single day, what have they provided you as a feedback?
70% of our customers are repeat customers. So we have a wonderful local following, and because our food is so fresh and so colorful, we do very well on places like Instagram, which is essentially a platform for photography. We receive comments over and over that people get very excited that the food, when they order it, looks exactly as the pictures on our menu or on our social media pages. So then the second wave of emotion they feel is that it actually tastes just as good as it looks.
Tell me about catering. Do you guys provide catering? And if you do, what percentage of your business is catering?
We have received more and more catering requests. I've done everything from a bridal shower to larger corporate events for about 100 people. We partnered with some local banks, and we're very excited to also collaborate with local community events, which serves as not only an avenue to get our food in the hands of our potential customers, but it's marketing.
I assume you're also involved in the food delivery.
We are, and because of my background in technology, I'm very excited to implement various technologies in our business as we expand to automate delivery, online ordering. It's half and half as far as people who order their food to go or dine in. And of the food that is to go, about 25% of that is delivery. So we do work with the major platforms as far as delivery fulfillment. We also offer direct delivery, which is an incentive to our customers because they receive faster service and it's Sproutz service.
What is the typical age group of your customers?
It ranges. I have customers as young as 5 years old who come in for an acai cone, all the way up to older generations who really love our homemade soup.
Is this a breakfast place, lunch place, dinner place, or is it all?
We open 12 hours a day, generally from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m., 7 days a week. We do have peak hours during the traditional lunch time, which is from 12 p.m. till 3 p.m., and we see another peak in business between 7 and 8 p.m.
Well, I'm extremely impressed. I mean, I've been here for just a little bit now, and I can feel behind me all the crowds that are getting served.
Sorry for the noise.
No, that's okay. I actually enjoy that very much. The commotion that's going on and all of that, and this is in the morning. What's the typical time that it takes to prepare a dish, an average time for your average dishes, right? So you have your highest ones, you have your lowest ones, you have the acai bowls. Tell me what that average time is.
3 to 8 minutes
Per customer.
per customer. Now it depends if they're ordering a beverage or a wrap, something that doesn't go inside of the oven. Our dishes that are going to come out of the kitchen, a cooked protein, a seared tuna, a baked salmon, those are going to take up to 8 minutes for the full dish to come out.
How much of a prep time do you need in the morning when the employees arrive?
Generally speaking, 1 hour. My staff currently arrives an hour before we open, and during that hour, they're able to take care of pretty much all prep work.
You know, one of the things that I saw very interesting as I walked in, compared to other fast casual restaurants that I'm very familiar with, is that you have an automated ordering system. And the second thing is you don't accept cash.
Correct. We're a cashless environment here, and everything is self-checkout. This piece of technology that we recently introduced to our business has completely revolutionized the Sproutz concept, because it means just that. I require now one less employee stuck at the register, and it also eliminates communication errors. The customer, because they're responsible for placing their order, they understand what they've ordered and they understand what to expect.
Speaking of employees, how many employees does a typical store need to have on roster? Obviously, you have so many of them working at the same time. So talk about those two things.
An average staff is comprised of 10 full-time people, of course, with varying hours. There's different shifts. We have found that by managing a smaller full-time team with a fixed schedule, it's more beneficial to our business model, because it takes the stress out of weekly scheduling, and it also allows for our team to have a life outside of Sproutz. They have fixed days off.
Of course.
They know how many hours fixed they have per week, and again, it allows us to work as a team and a family.
What do you think is the ideal size of a store and the location? Shopping center, residential neighborhood, commercial neighborhood?
Size-wise, ideally we would, focus on a space that was about 1,500 square feet.
Okay.
Probably no larger than 1,800, because it's just not needed here, as you mentioned, because of our operations. We do very well, the Sproutz concept, when we are located near or next to a supermarket, public spaces like a bank, anywhere where there's already a high foot traffic.
An anchor store.
Exactly. So
Okay.
we also do very well next to fitness concepts. We have a great gym in our same plaza, and there's a lot of cross promotion available when you have a concept or a business that also supports a healthy, active lifestyle, as Sproutz does.
So you decided to franchise your business with Franchise Creator. Tell me about the reason behind it. How did you think of, franchising, and and what drove you to this step?
After an overwhelming number of inquiries, whether or not we were franchising, we said, okay, let's look into this. And we did our due diligence and our research, and we found Franchise Creator, I believe, at a convention. We attend many road shows. Sure. And again, after some research, we also reached out to some existing clients of Franchise Creator, okay, and got their feedback personally. And it was also the initial relationship that we established with the Franchise Creator team that made us feel comfortable moving forward.
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you very much for that.
And we're looking for owner-operators that share the same mindset.
I was just going to ask that. What kind of a person are you looking for?
Yes, people that want to come to work, that also share a passion for healthy and active lifestyle, and a passion for clean eating and food.
One of the main reasons why people invest in emerging brands, as far as franchises are concerned, is because they want to have a direct relationship and connection, communication with the founders, with the owners. When you buy into a Subway, when you buy into a McDonald's, every franchisee basically becomes a number. But when people invest in an emerging brand like Sproutz, they have people like you within a text, within a phone call, which is a founder who is in the business every day. You're not out there just visiting every 2 or 3 days to make. You are actually in the business working.
Of course, and that's the type of owner-operator that we would love to work with. People that also come to the table with some ideas and feedback as to how we could potentially improve certain processes that exist within Sproutz, or recipes or ingredients that we use.
Tell me more about the franchise. What is your franchise fee? Franchise fee obviously is a fee that they pay upfront in order to get into a franchise system. And then, of course, there is a startup cost associated with that, meaning that all the construction and, setup of the business, equipment and everything else. And then, of course, once they're open, there is a level of royalty involved with every franchise system. Tell me about those three fees.
So our franchise fee is $30,000.
Okay.
We have a very attractive royalty fee the first year of 3%. And 5% each year after that.
So you discounted the first year for those people that are just starting out and you want
them
to get off their feet?
Of course. By offering an attractive lowered royalty fee the first year, we hope that shows our genuine interest in the success of our franchisee.
What's the lowest someone can expect to open a business like this?
For as little as $230,000, one can, start a Sproutz.
That's incredible. That is incredible. So Veronica, tell me, how long does it take to open a store like this, more or less?
Generally 2 to 6 months. It's always a lot quicker when a second generation restaurant has been acquired. It's a lot quicker to transform the space versus a complete build out from scratch.
You recommend a second generation restaurant, and what that really means is restaurants that used to be there and they've gone under, they've closed shop. So now all the systems are in place.
And many times there's also the opportunity to purchase existing equipment, restaurant equipment, within the space that is for sales. So it definitely cuts down on the build out time and offers an opportunity that's just cosmetic modifications versus a whole build out.
What are you doing and what do you think franchisees should do in order to keep their customers coming back?
Consistency and sampling, I think, are very big factors in maintaining our customer base satisfied and returning for more. We do introduce new dishes a few times of the year, but as I mentioned, we do not offer a seasonal menu, so the menu is pretty much fixed throughout the year.
Excellent. And then finally, what areas of the country are you looking to expand in?
This type of food can be enjoyed not only regionally, nationally, but internationally in the future.
So we're hoping to see Sproutz throughout the world very soon. So I'm excited now. Show me around. Tell me how everything else looks like, the back of the house and all of that.
Of course, let's go. Let's take a tour.
Let's do it. Tell me about these stations. Tell me how it works. What is he making right now?
Right now, he is making one of our wraps. He's using fresh ingredients. This is a homemade chicken salad. We make all of our tuna salad, chicken salad in-house, as we do all of our proteins, all of our sauces. So he's preparing a wrap, and whether or not they chose to have cheese on it, making a melt, it's either going to go into the oven or it's going to be wrapped up and prepared to go or to dine in. But as you can see, the line has been prepared with fresh cut, freshly prepared fruits and vegetables, which do arrive daily. So we pride ourselves on the freshness and quality of the ingredients that they use. We have a variety of tortillas, which include spinach, whole wheat, and gluten-free tortillas. And we also have a variety of proteins, which include baked salmon, seared tuna, raw salmon for our delicious poke bowls, and a lot of unique options, including cauliflower pizza, which we make here, zucchini pasta, homemade lentil pumpkin soup. About 75% of our products are made in-house, meaning we stay away from refined sugars, processed food. So we do take pride in the fact that everything is prepared here fresh daily.
I see that. How about your dressings?
Our dressings, we have a wide variety of homemade dressings and sauces for both the proteins and the salads. Our most popular green dressing is made from lemon and a few other ingredients that I can't disclose, but it's a fan favorite. We also offer gluten-free options, sugar-free options, a variety of traditional dressings like Greek, Caesar, to our beloved sweet ginger dressing, which is a glaze that is used on both our salmon and tuna dishes.
Excellent. All right, so walk me to the next station.
We're gonna come up front right here. This is where we prepare our acai bowls and beverages. We have a variety of smoothies and juices. Again, everything is made super fresh. You can see that we have a fully stocked station here of fresh produce that has been prepared in the moment. We cut our own strawberries, we grab the fresh pineapple down from the shelf and dice it in the moment. We squeeze our own ginger, we press our own ginger, we squeeze our own lime and lemon juice. So as you can see, everything is super colorful, super fresh, which indicates we're not pulling things out out of a can. Nothing is frozen here as far as the produce is concerned. And this definitely is reflected in the food. People can't point out specifically why our food tastes so good, but this is why, because our ingredients are, absolutely fresh. We utilize a variety of simple machines to offer fresh pressed juices. We have a lentil and a pumpkin soup that is made in-house daily that we love giving samples to, because as I say, you try, you buy. So we're a big believer in sampling out our food, and we have a delicious proprietary blend of acai that we do make in Brazil. We have two versions of our acai, one that is sweetened with honey and another that is sweetened with guarana, which is a natural source of caffeine, which is very attractive to people who are going to consume acai before a workout or even post-workout, because it's a delicious, healthy treat that's much better than ice cream.
Excellent. Very simple. What I've noticed, Veronica, is the whole system is so simple and everything is being prepared in front of people. So people are sitting here eating, they're seeing their food being prepared. They look at the fresh cut strawberries and bananas. They're looking at everything being freshly made in front of them. There's no hidden kitchen or any of that. We're gonna go see the back of the house, which is an extremely small kitchen. But I'm honestly extremely impressed. And I also noticed the way you serve it. It's I feel like I'm in a very upscale restaurant, when in reality this is just a fast casual.
Yes, presentation is key here, as is transparency. We love when customers are engaged with the preparation of the food. They get excited to see who's making the food, how they're making the food, and they're also excited because the photo of the food from which they ordered is very reflective of how the dish is actually presented.
Of course, exactly. Well, thank you for that. Let's go see the back of the house.
Let's go.
So here we are in the back of the house.
Welcome.
Thank you. The so-called kitchen, which I don't really call it a kitchen because there's not a whole lot of cooking going on back here. So what do you guys prepare back here? What do you use this back of the house? Because I noticed most of the stuff is made up front.
Yes. The majority of our sauces and salsas for all of our proteins are prepared in-house in the kitchen.
Okay.
We also do our homemade soups back here. We're preparing all of the proteins, including our tuna, salmon, and chicken, so that they are ready to go, freshly cooked and ready to be served in the front.
Excellent. So we have just a couple of stations here, and a very small thing. You prepared the rice back here, and and that's all we got.
Yep, my grains are prepared like I was mentioning before. We do quinoa and brown rice. They're constantly food prepping back here, whether it's fresh tomatoes for the pico de gallo or blending new dressings, another batch of homemade soup. That's what the majority of the kitchen team is working on.
I love it, and this is the key thing to this franchise. It's quick to start and low cost to start.
Yes, simplicity is key here because everything is made super fresh in the moment, including tuna salads, chicken salads. Our batches are very small and they are made when necessary, so we are able to maintain and preserve freshness.
One of the things I noticed since I've been here this morning, it's just a constant flow of clients coming in, constant flow of customers coming in, and not anyone has been here more than, I would say, 15, 20 minutes. They come in, they get their food, they sit down, they eat, and they're out. So you're utilizing a very small location, which is, you already mentioned, 1,200 square feet, and yet the traffic flow that's coming in is equivalent to some areas places that I've been that have over 2,000 square feet.
We do have a very small footprint. However, we are able to serve such a high volume of customers because of a very streamlined and thought out process, including a very small kitchen footprint.
I see it. I love it. I love it. Well, thank you for showing me around. I appreciate it. Wow, this looks amazing. It's time to eat. So Veronica, it's been a pleasure to spend time with you, showing me around, showing me this amazing concept, Sproutz. So if you can please tell the camera how people can reach out to you and find out more information about this franchise.
For more information, visit eatsprouts.com or send an email to info@eatsprouts.com. You can also follow us on social media. Our handle is eatsprouts with a Z. Now let's eat some sprouts.
That's for sure. And you can also reach out to us at Franchise Creator at franchisecreator.com or send us an email at info@franchisecreator.com, and we'd be more than happy to give you more information about this wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much.